Alright guys, before we get into the video, let's talk about futtrading.co.uk. Every single method you see in my videos can be found over on the website with buying and selling prices for almost every single card on the game. £10 a month gets you access to tier 1 buying prices. That's icons, special cards, silvers and Thursday flips. For £15 a month, you get access to tier 2. That gives you live filters, gold chem styles, UCL cards, and our amazing area of fluctuations where the market is continually monitored for highs and lows. You guys are then notified when to buy low and buy and sell high, basically. A really easy way to make coins. We've recently introduced a tier 3 thanks to you guys asking for us to develop a bot. Basically, we came up with a program, and what it does is it pings you every single minute pretty much. I think it's every 3 minutes. You will get pings telling you when cards are low and what to sell those cards for. I'm going to show you an example of that now. I'll be right back. Alright guys, and this is the area of the Discord for tier 3 users. As you can see, it is pinging you guys with the current price of these cards and the live target sell price. You have to cross-reference that with what the sell price has been recently and use some of your own market knowledge, but this runs 24 hours a day to make sure you guys are getting continual deals that you can keep making coins from the legitimate way. A new ping's just come up right there for new cards that you can go out right now, buy and sell. So check it out, get involved, futtrading.co.uk. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. You get 3 a day on this channel. The morning video is usually always League, SBC, Methods of Glory. We're currently crafting Kenny Dalglish. You don't want to miss tomorrow's video because we've already got 50 packs stacked up ready to go for Tots. Essentially, we're hoping to pack a Tots from those packs, but moreover, fodder for Kenny Dalglish because I want to buy him today. Basically, we'll get him finished today. So I can use him for Weekend League as we try to sweat out for those Tots picks. Evening video, this video, always a trading video teaching you guys how to make coins. Again, I teach you guys the trading methods in this. These trading methods can be used via the site. If you guys want to build the best team you possibly can for Tots, make sure you check out futtrading.co.uk. It's an incredible website. We're continually developing stuff on it. And we've Brad just launched a bot that basically helps you guys know and tells you when cards are low, when to buy, when to sell. So make sure you check that out. And the midnight content is going to be back with a bang now. We're going to be bringing out constant Tots midnight content, whether that's picks, packs, upgrades, thoughts on the game. So you get 3 videos a day, like I say. Make sure you subscribe down below. But this video is essentially what you guys can expect from Tots and what we're looking out for tonight specifically. And so it's quite important that you guys are ready to go for it, basically. So what I would say, yesterday I brought out the video of how to prepare your club. So straight up, your club being liquid is pretty damn important at the moment, in my opinion. You don't want to be holding anything that you're not using. That's a standard thing that I would always say whenever a promo rolls around. But Tots tonight is going to see a couple of things happen. The first is obviously Tots players dropping onto the market. If you're looking to buy them, don't buy them yet. Let them be packed continually. They'll come down in price. But we're going to get massive pack supply tonight. Almost certainly going to get lightning rounds. And so we can use that to trade with. Now, the first thing that I want to show you is a pretty massive thing that dropped you yesterday. And I'll bring it up for you now. In the code right now, there is an icon pack for one mid, prime, or moments attacker. So it's an icon pack, attacker specific. So right wing, left wing, centre forward, striker. Now it's probably going to be an Inzaghi simulator, don't get me wrong. But there's massive hype about this pack. Absolutely huge hype. Tonight, we're going to get mass supply. And last time I told you guys to invest in fodder. It went okay. I made a couple of K per card. But it wasn't massive. However, I think during Tots, you're likely to see fodder do quite well for numerous reasons. The first is a pack like that is going to be done by everyone, including myself. Everyone's going to do that pack in the hopes they get a very, very good attacker. It's a no-brainer. But during Tots, you also get the guaranteed icon pack. The guaranteed icon packs, the guaranteed Tots packs. Whether that's a community Tots, whether that is a EFL Tots, a Ligue 1 Tots. And so fodder could do very, very well. Now, what I would do if I were you guys, as always, is check the price of fodder now and buy it at its low points. Some of you guys, when you bought fodder last time, was messaging on the comment section saying, I bought Azpilicueta at 11k. And I'm like, why did you do that? He was 8k when I recorded the video. So buying him at his low and buying those cards at the low is going to be very, very good for you. But again, if you're going to be opening packs up, don't buy more than you can afford to put on the transfer list, because otherwise you'll be unassigned and that means you can't open packs up for Tots at all. So that's something you need to be mindful of. But that's going to massively bring down the price of fodder, the inherent supply that we're going to get tonight. But what we're also likely to see is a few things. Last time round with Tots, we saw league-specific upgrade packs. So these were premium packs, basically. So premium gold player packs from Premier League, from Ligue 1, from Serie A. There's a chance we get those as well. Now, if you're willing to go unassigned, lightning rounds are the time to invest in rares and non-rares from those leagues. Sometimes they require 11 players from that league. Sometimes they require 6, so don't rise as much. But they're always profitable if you lazy list them. So for example, let's say a premium Premier League pack comes out and it's an upgrade pack and it requires, I don't know, 7 Premier League rares and 4 non-rares. Those rares are going to bang. They're going to be needed and people are going to do them. What you're aiming to do there is to buy now low, sell them when they come out high. But even if they don't rise in price, you can mass list them well above the price. So there's very, very little risk involved in them whatsoever. And supply from promo rounds is really where you've got to be thinking about buying those cards. Now the Tots cards themselves, initially going to be very expensive, it's obvious, because they're going to come out, they're going to hit the market, they're going to be fresh on the market, and they're going to have a high value because of that. As the time goes on, they will drop in value. But where I think your play is here is looking at link investments to some of these cards. So I don't think playing around with Tots is that great an idea, except for one thing which I'll talk to you about in a second. Where I think your coins are better placed is, let's say theoretically tonight, we do get a Mukiele right back card, for example. So he's a Bundesliga right back. I'd be looking at his strong links like Klosterman road to the final, people like that potentially, if they're not too far up already, purely because everyone does this before Tots. They panic sell everything off because they're like, oh, Tots are coming and X, Y, Z. But what happens during Tots is people open packs up, people pack Tots, they buy Tots, and then you've got to still be able to link these cards. Just because you've got a league and right back doesn't mean that he's going to link to cards that people want. And so strong links into them, icon links into them do quite well. But the market's down at the moment. It's slowly rising into weekend league, but links from random teams will do well. Atal's up massively at the moment, and he was down at 360. He's up on Xbox, I think, at 440 this morning, I checked. And so when it comes out tonight, I'll be looking at those link investments for certain. But the Tots themselves, the brilliant play last year, which I won and lost on, was price ranges. It's happened a few times this year where the price ranges of cards haven't been quite what they should be. Now, last year, EA were terrible at this. They were shocking. So Calvin Phillips got a Tots card, and his price range is too low. I made a lot out of him. And so basically, when the Tots come out, if the price range isn't right, so if you remember Mbappe, a lot of people said his price range wasn't right, so we went and bought him, and I listed him up when he rose. If the price range ain't right, you'll know. People will say it on Twitter. I'll be saying it in stream. You can buy in. Now, my advice to you when that happens, though, is let's say theoretically we get a Wan-Bissaka right back card today, and his price range is 300k, but he's worth way more than that. Say you buy him at whatever price you buy him at, I would sell him genuinely once he's extinct. A lot of people hold, and sometimes you'll do well with that. So let's say you bought him, let's say his price range was 500k and you bought him at 300. He then goes extinct at 500k. A lot of people hold for the price range update and think, okay, cool, if I hold this card now, when the price range gets updated, he'll go up even more. But what actually happens is everyone that's holding that card then lists them, and the price of that card plummets. It happened with Babu. So sell him at that point. If you can get in there beforehand, sell him when you're happy with the profit. Don't hold out. Yes, you might lose out on profit in the long term by the cards being stung, basically, as they actually go up more than you thought they were, but you're making profit anyway. So I'd be looking at that for certain. It was really good play last year. I did get stung with Cazorla. If any of you remember last year, we bought into Cazorla's. That stung me very badly. We made it back after him and Sons in the end, but it wasn't a nice play. It's a risky play, but it's worth it. So summing those bits up so far. Fodder, always a good investment. I think it does very well with the guaranteed Tots packs. The Icon Attacker pack, I think it does very, very well. The UCL cards, we'll talk about UCL. The Tots cards themselves with price ranges are important, and link investments or link buys into those Tots cards I think will do pretty damn well. So that's those things. Now let's talk about the things that people are going to want to be doing on the game once it comes out. The first of those things is likely upgrade packs in terms of 81 pluses. It's been a play every single time. It's been effective every single time. During lightning rounds, you can buy rare and non-rare gold at discard price, hold them and flip them on when we get upgrade packs, whether it's 81 plus doubles, whether it's 81 plus picks. Tots is massively hyped. It's ridiculously hyped throughout the whole thing. People will want to do upgrade packs, but cover yourselves off. Like I said a minute ago, buy them from major leagues so that you can sell them in multiple ways. If we get 81 plus picks, you can sell them then. If we get league specific upgrade packs, you can sell them then. If we get a daily SBC or marquee matchups, you can sell them then. Go for the major leagues as much as possible. It's very, very simplistic. But what we are starting to see is, even with some silver supply last night, silvers are climbing very, very quickly. A lot of them are up from where they were yesterday, up about 50, 100%. Silvers again, the link is down below for the silver video. Silvers will do very well. Tonight, there is going to be a massive amount of packs being opened, a huge amount. People are going to stack those packs up for a long, long time, jammed on them, waited on them, as I've done, as most people have done, and silvers will be supplied like crazy. Buy into them if you're on a low budget. So for example, if you're looking at Bielefeld, look at their defenders, you'll get them for 500-600 coins max tonight. In a few days time, they'll be 1200 to 1500 minimum without fail. There's no doubt in my mind that is what they do. If you want to know the silvers, there is links down below for you guys to do that. It's not hard. I promise you it's very simplistic. You've just got to be willing to commit to it and hold them. It's about holding them. And the final thing is the UCL cards. UCL cards are low. Very, very low right now. Christensen from Chelsea, I've been seeing him all morning at 1600 coins. He's normally a 2.5, 3,000 coin card. People are going to want to do these. They're going to want to do these SBCs. And these require 11. So UCL cards, when we had Tots, Team of the Year, sorry, they banged. They were so, so high, like the silvers were. It's easy profit to make. It's massive easy profit to make. The final thing to talk about is objectives or SBCs. There are Tots Moments cards coming out. They're in the code. We had some last year. When you get an objective cards, let's say we got a Tots Objective Grealish like we did last year, or for Team of the Year, they do very, very well. Those objective cards, because anyone can do them. People who haven't got coins or can't afford to go and buy players, go and do those objective cards. The link investments into them do incredibly well. Incredibly well. Even just the MLS foundations, the second foundations or whatever it was that came out, Opara spiked in price massively. So let's say theoretically tonight we get, I'm going to throw something random out here. Let's say we got who we can go for? A Valverde. Let's say we got Valverde. He's going to be in packs as a normal one. But let's say you got a Tots Moment card. Someone like Hazard's road to the final would do very well with that. Varane, Mendy, potentially Mendy's foot birthday would do very well with that. And so they're the sort of things you need to be looking at. And it's easy to see how the market's reacting to it because you can just go on and see what's being bought up. And if it's being bought up, you can buy. Don't wait for the rise to finish. Sell when you're happy with the profit. But that's a simplistic way to make coins, 100%. Apologies, my phone's going off. Got to leave it home. The doctor's giving me a call. But they are your plays for tonight. That is how you're going to make coins from Tots tonight. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.